are manually engaged in edible oil pretreatment, pressing, refining, solvent extracting, fractionation, re-raising, and dewaxing. And our company have an independent technical research and development team, and we have obtained various utility model patents and invention patents. At the same time, our departments work together to surely to provide you with one-stop high-quality service from research and development, design, production, sales, and after-sales. Our products are sold very well in more than 90 countries and regions and have won praise and trust from all over the world. Okay, I will show you the palm fruits knowledge. And the origin of the oil palm is in Africa, and palm oil production is highly concentrated in Indonesia and Malaysia. At present, our company's equipment has been sold to Tanzania, Pakistan, Nigeria, Malaysia, Indonesia, and other 90 countries and regions. And we have a branch in Nigeria. And you can see the picture. This is the fresh palm. This is the fresh palm bunches, and this is the fresh palm fruits. Usually, a bunch of fresh palm have 65% fresh palm fruits, and this means if you have 100 tons fresh palm bunches, and then you will get about 26% palm oil, and about 3 tons palm kernel oil. And you can see this is the layout of the palm oil processing plant. And this is process flow diagram for palm oil process production. You can see it. This is our palm press machine, and we have a different type for different capacity. If your capacity is about 500 kilogram per hour, then I will recommend you use the single screw oil press, and it has two types of motors. The first is a motor, and it also has a diesel. And for our single screw oil press, I will introduce some strengths of it. In terms of the material, our single screw is made of two CR13 wear resistant alloys to integrated casting process. Within a service of 1,000 hours, carbon steel is used, and carbon in the market it usually uses the carbon steel, and the service life is only 1 month. But our machine can be used for half a year under normal maintenance. And in terms of design, the pressure of our oil press comes from the press screw at the front and the reducing gear at the back at the same time to produce extrusion and achieve the best pressing effect. In fact, And in terms of details, our screw will be polished before leaving the factory to ensure the smoothness of the screw. Prevent the material from being blocked because the screw is too rough, and ensure the smoothness and the efficiency of the machine operation to a certain extent. In addition, we have two power systems. Two power systems. The first one is motor electric to meet the power needs of different regions, and another is diesel. And the machine, if you use our machine, your residual oil rate will be 6%. And our machine has been tested for many times, and residual oil rate is low, and the integrity of the nucleus is guaranteed, because once the nucleus is damaged, there may be palm kernel oil output. Palm oil and palm kernel oil are two completely different oils, which are called good oil. After random mixing, so the integrity of the nucleus is very important to ensure the quality of the oil. And for the installation is very simple. According to if you buy it, and then I will send you the instruction of our videos, and you can install the operation. And in the right is the double screw oil press. The capacity of it is suitable for 1 to 2 tons per hour. It is usually driven by the motor. In terms of the material, our double screw press are made of 2 CR Shishan. And if the capacity is above 5 tons per hour, and the material will become number 1452. And this is also where resistant alloys too, and integrated casting process. Normal maintenance can be used for half a year or even 1 year, reducing the labor, material sources, and time cost of replacing the screw presses. And in terms of the structure, it is more perfect. And the tail the tail of this machine is equipped with a gearbox. Gearbox combined with the hydraulic pump station to drive two presses to rotate relatively, and the tremblers bite out of the wire and the more to exit. The blade gap is smaller, the pressure is greater, and the residual oil rate is lower. Less easy to clog, more labor-saving, more conductive to press the fluency of palm fruits, improving oil yield, and ensure you high income. In terms of details, our hydraulic pump station is button adjusted. Better operation. Using hard gel reducer, better material, a longer service time. The processing capacity can reach 1 to 2 tons per hour, so that you can get best value for money. On the whole, we have carried out the most reasonable configuration in terms of material, design, and the service circle of the wearing parts behind you, fully meeting or even higher than your needs. Many of our customers say that they use it better than they used to buy in other places. This is the verse. It's verse between the 500 kilogram per hour single screw palm oil press to the 1 to 2 tons per hour double screw oil press. Usually, the single screw palm oil capacity is the 300 to 500 kilogram per hour, and the structure is just main engineering part and power part. The screw is single, and the motor is 4,000 war and the operating principle is manually observed adjustment knot and observed discharge situation. But for the 1 to 2 tons per hour double screw oil press, the structure of it is main engineering part and the gearbox, and the power part and the hydraulic drive. Because it is controlled by hydraulic drive, you can get more oil. The operating principle of it is hydraulic pump station control, simple and easy to operate, not easy to plug. Residue oil rate is lower than and this is the details of our machine. This is the screw. You can see the screw circle, and this is the details. You can see it. Our screw is published before leave the factory, so your palm won't be clogged in the machine. And this one is our palm press simple 3-piece set. It is usually divided simple fruit extractor. It means thresher, and then is palm press, and then is the plate filter. You can see the picture behind the characters. There are two pictures. The first picture is for 500 kilogram per hour, and the next is 1 ton per hour palm press line. Usually, if you have 110 hectares of palm orchard, our company will recommend you with the single screw oil press. And if you have the 220 hectares of palm orchard, I will recommend you the 1 tons per hour palm press line. The difference is in the oil presser. You can see this is palm fruit bunches. Your palm fruit bunches will first goes into the thresher. The thresher is capacity is 1 to 2 tons per hour. And 1 to 2 pounds our simple type thresher used to remove the palm fruit from the bunches, lower cost and high efficiency. Okay, for 500 per hour, this is the single screw presser. Single presser oil press used to extract oil from palm fruit, lower that residue oil rate. Diesel and motor 2 power systems. You can choose one suitable your local power. And this one is 1 to 2 tons per hour double screw presser. It is used to extract oil from palm fruits, low residual oil rate, high efficiency, suitable for production line. And the next one is the plate filter. Hello, Nancy. This one is our plate filter. Plate filter is used to remove impurities. Remove impurities from the crude oil. You can get cleaner crude oil, and it can also remove part of the water, and then you can storage the oil for a longer time. The last is the crude palm oil. This is a layout of our complete production line. It is usually what is a plate filter? Plate filter is this one. You can see the picture. The picture at the last. It is used to remove small impurities in the crude oil. And this one is the layout of our complete line. It is usually has a sterilizer, digester, double screw presser, and the clarification and the oil drying system. This is also a layout of the palm fruits processing line. And you can see this one has fruit cage. Usually one sterilizer will contain 4 kgs. Okay, I will recommend you do a whole comp line. The first part of the line is raw material safety station. After your fresh palm fruits being picked from the trees, you can transport to a palm oil pressing plant by truck or other means. For the collection has the mature fruit of palm garden stashes. After waiting, send them the fruit to discharge. Start the control value to open unloading platform door. Fruit steering of free falling into a fruit basket car or ground of longman. And you must note that the fresh palm bunches best treatment within 48 hours. In case of the free fatty acid in palm oil will be increased, and then your oil will become bad if over the 48 hours. And the next part is the sterilization section. You can see this is our sterilizer, and this is a fruit cage. One sterilizer can contain 4 fruit cages. It will use the hoist to put the fruit cage into the sterilizer for sterilization. This sterilization, the fruit bunches are softened and sterilized at high temperature. And the temperature of the sterilization is 145 Celsius. It needs to be sterilized for 60 to 90 minutes. First, we need to put the fresh palm bunches into the fruit and into a fruit in a cage. Sterilize with the line high input fruit cage in the pot. Use water or steam to sterilize it. The effect of the sterilizer has two effects. The first is the fruit is more easy to separate from the fruit bunches, and the second effect of it is the fruit softening, increase the humidity of the fruit, so easy to take the oil. At the same time, palm kernel separation core shell is emerged easily. The third is to prevent the free fat acid. To avoid higher fatty acid content, ensure the oil quality. And for the sterilizer, we have many types. We have vertical sterilizer, horizontal sterilizer, and I will recommend the difference between it. Oh, can you please remove yours so I can see your opened chest? The difference between vertical and horizontal cooling tanks. Sterilization tanks. Usually, the vertical sterilizer covers a small area, and the horizontal sterilizer covers a larger area. For the automation, the vertical sterilization has high degree of automatic. It has multiple door opening, less labor required, but the horizontal sterilization is composed of a number of cores, and the degree of automatic is relatively low. The need for more the horizontal sterilizer need more labors. Overall, the horizontal sterilization is more expensive than the vertical sterilization, but the horizontal sterilization oil is relatively good, because when the steam is passed during the sterilization process, some moisture is generated in the sterilization tank, and the cart has holes designed under it for drainage. We have three sterilization tank. The first one is boiling sterilization tank. It is generally 1 to 2 tons per hour without boiler. The first one is without boiler, directly burning hot water to produce steam, heating, and the sterilization time is 90 to 120 minutes. Generally used line ascensionate palm fruit cage. And in the middle one, this is a cooking tank, cooking sterilization tank. This is steam to use boiler. To use boiler through the steam heating. The sterilization time need to 60 to 90 minutes. Generally use line ascensionate palm fruit cage. And you can see at the bottom of this tank, it has automatic door cooking pot. The middle one is more automatic to the first one. And the third one is a vertical steam sterilization tank. It is also use a boiler, and it is heating through the heating coil. Higher efficiency. Sterilization time need 60 minutes. does not contain the cage, generally transported by scrubber, directly transport fruit fruit, and it has high degree of automation. The third one is very automatic. And a three part of the palm oil process is the threshing section. This is our thresher. The right the picture. The picture in the right is the thresher. The fruit is separated from the bunches by a rotary drum threshing machine. The palm fruit accounts for about 60% of the fresh palm bunches, and the fruit bunches after sterilization is separated by a rotary drum threshing machine. The purpose of the rotary drum threshing machine is to separate the palm fruit from the bunches. To take off the fruit, the trolley will be collected empty fruit bunches, shipped to the yard or plantation as a fuel or fertilizer. Under the palm fruit will flow into a fruit machine conveyor. Into the fruit machine conveyor, fruit elevator, and then enter the digesting and pressing section. You can see the picture behind the characters. This is sterilized fresh bunches. It will after the thresher, it will be divided into palm fruits and empty bunches. On the next part, this is the details of the thresher. You can see it. The fourth part of our palm processing line is digesting. The palm pulp is stirred and broken, and the outside of the digesting tank is equipped with a steam coil to steam and cook again. Destroy the fiber structure to facilitate a next squeeze and help to improve the final yield efficiency. Before the use of horizontal, the effect is not good. The material is in the straight time is too short, it cannot be matched. Now it changed to vertical. Yes, the left one is the horizontal, and the right one is the vertical. We have changed it. The effect is better and the fruit is digested before pressing, which is conducive to oil production while protecting the machine, reducing the pressure and the wear of the oil press. The fifth part is the pressing section. The palm fruit is pressed with a double screw palm oil press. The crude oil is extracted from the press bore. The pulp and the nut are separated from the front section of the press and extruded to obtain the crude palm oil and nut. The double screw oil press has high oil yield to ensure continuity of production. There are some pictures of our double screw presser. And next part is the filtration process. Usually the filtration process has three parts. The first is vibrating screen, and then clarification tank, and then plate filter. Each machine has its function. For the vibrating screen, the use of rotary vibrating screen, unilayer vibrating screen has double layer. Double layer rotary vibrating screen can remove the fine fibers in the oil. If the so-called clarification oil tank, the principle is skimming. It's difficult to achieve the ideal effect of separating fiber impurities. It means in the market, it usually uses the principle of skimming, but our vibrating screen has two layers to remove the fine fibers. It is more efficient. And the second one is clarification tank. Clarification tank, some heavier. It used to remove some heavy impurities such as sand and stones and deposited in crude oil. And then the crude oil and the impurities are separated by overflow. The third one is plate filter. Plate filter filter out the suspended impurities in the oil. Layer by layer filter out cans of impurities from filter check, and can also take away part of the water discharged by the filter to ensure the oil. There are four pictures. The first picture is the whole filtration process. And this is the vibrating screen. It has two layers, and then it's a clarification tank. The white one is the plate filter. Let's move to the last part of our processing line. It is a vacuum dryer system. The moisture in the oil is not removed. It is difficult to store for a long time. It will quickly reacidity. So we are equipped with a vacuum dehydration system. The water in the clean oil in the vacuum state is stirred to evaporate and can be directly driven into the matching crude oil tank after drying. The whole workshop is complete, including the steel frame platform in the workshop, pipeline valves, and the electronic control cabinets, and the various pumps. Then we'll show you a video to introduce the whole line of our palm processing line. Okay, what we are looking is entire 5 channels palm oil press line. This is the factory, and now we are looking at an overview of the facility. This is designed by our engineer. First, fresh bunches of palm fruit are tracked into the factory. It is transported to our raw material receiver station by the truck. And then it is transported to the underground funnel, which is 5 meters long and 2 meters high, so it has enough space to receive the palm fruits. is the scraper conveyor. The palm fruit will be transported to our sterilization tank through this inclined scraper conveyor. This conveyor usually uses carbon steel. It can be used for many years without any deformation. This is our sterilizer. This one is our sterilizer. You can see the sterilizer door of the sterilizer is controlled by the hydraulic. And in this line, we use vertical steam sterilizer. It sterilizer. The bunches will go into sterilization for sterilization. You can see we use the pipe to put the steam into a tank for sterilization. The sterilization time needs to be 60 to 90 minutes. And the temperature of it requires 145 Celsius. The function of the sterilization has three functions. First, it reduces the free fatty acid content to prevent the fruit deterioration. And the second is to make the fruit soft, easy to separate from the fruit and the fruit searing. And the third is to make the oil-bearing cells congregate on the surface, facilitate to the press of the oil. After 60 to 90 minutes, it will be output. This door is also controlled by the hydraulic. At the bottom of the tank, there has the scraper. It can discharge the bunches automatically. At the outlet, there is also a scraper can automatically transport the palm fruits to the next port. This is a thresher drum. This is our thresher drum. Usually, the long is 3.6 meters long, and the diameter of it is greater than 1.6 meters. And it is usually made of high-strength carbon steel, so that the palm fruit can have enough running paths under condition of equipment durability. There have reamers and flat steel inner the drum, so your fruits will have enough time to off from the bunches. This is the empty bunch trolley. It used to collect the empty bunches. It can transport it to the boiler or as a fuel. This is the conveyor under the thresher. The lower conveyor is also 3 meters long. It can catch the palm fruits while transporting them to the next section. empty fruit bunches will be transported in carts to be used for fuel, reducing production costs. And then through our palm elevator, it will be to transport to next section, digester. This is our digester. It is controlled by the motor. The palm fruits goes into digester section through the bucket elevator. We use a vertical digester tank, which can initially measure fruit for easy pressing. There are steam coil to connect it to heat temperature to 90 Celsius to ensure the fluidity of the oil. There also have reimers and inner the tank to digest the bunches, to digest the fruits. There has a crude oil gutter behind under the digester. It is our unique design to collect oil spill during digestion process, avoid too much oil into oil machine, reduce the working pressure of the oil press, and extend the service life of equipment. The collected oil goes through another pipe into the storage tank. This is our gutter. And the next part is our press section. This is the double screw press. The double screw oil press uses the double screw to rotate relative to reach each other to press the palm fruits in opposite directions to obtain palm oil. The screw is made of CR13 alloy steel and integrated casting process to increase the durability of the machine and extend the overall service life of the equipment. At the same time, the oil press is also combined with the hydraulic pump. The hydraulic pump position can achieve automatic adjustments of the pressure in the chamber, so that we can ensure that we can get the most oil as much as possible at the same time without damaging the brown kernel inside. Because the palm kernel inside, if it is broken, the oil we get will be bad. It can't be called edible oil. After press, we can get the fiber and the kernel into the trolley, and the oil we press will first enter the storage tank to ensure the process is more fluent. And next, this is our oil storage tank. a temporary tank shown in the video is set to ensure that the oil supply can be uniform in the next section so as to ensure continuous automatic production. Then the palm oil goes into a filtration section. A member of filtration section have 2 or 3 parts. Let's move into the first part. The first part is the crude oil clarification tank. The oil automatically falls into the sand tank through the pipe. The function of the clarification tank is to remove sediment and other heavy impurities in the crude oil. The working principle of the clarification tank is downward and upward. Because the bottom of the tank, you can see the bottom of the tank is a conical shape. The heavier sediment will sink to the bottom with the vortex. And the clean light oil will slowly overflow into a net oil hopper in the tank and output to the next section. You can see the light oil will be overflow, and then to the next section. In the market, some palm oil manufacturers on the market filter section is the use of oil refining tank for natural settlement of impurities. There is no real sense of automated production line production. Let's move to the next section. Is vibrating screen. Our vibrating screen has 2 layers. Used to remove large fiber impurities. The material is used of stainless steel, double screen design to achieve more than 95% of impurity in removal rate, while the design principle of the machine can achieve automatic impurity removal to avoid manual impurity removal, reduce labor costs to achieve automated production. There you can see the impurities will be transported through the conveyor and the elevator to for the second press, and then you can get the oil as much as possible. The filtered oil will enter the temporary storage tank again, which is convenient for the next section to process to actual constant speed. This is the plate filter. At this time, the filtered crude oil is already very clean, but in order to improve the quality of your crude oil, we also need to use a plate filter to filter fine impurities, and the impurities removal rate can reach 99% while removing part of the water. This is a plate filter. It can remove the impurities level by level. The filtered oil enters the temporary storage tank again. Use the stir oil pump to the next section. oil dry system. The function is to remove moisture from the gross or crude oil. We inject a lot of real steam into the sterilization, thresher, and clarification and other sections, which also result in a relatively high water content in our crude oil, which was not easy to store. Therefore, after using the vacuum drying system, our crude oil moisture content can be less than 0.2%, and the storage time can reach half a year. There are also steam coils in our vacuum drying tanks to provide a heating environment for crude oil. You can see the vacuum pump. In a vacuum environment, the oil temperature can reach about 85 Celsius, and the water will evaporate, reaching our steam use, reducing our steam use. The second half is a water jet. And after vacuum drying system, it will be storage in the oil storage tank. Through the above section is very clean, good quality, and can be stored for a long time palm oil. Then it can be pumped into an oil storage tank. Our storage tank, we provide crude oil storage tank or heating function because the palm oil itself is easy to solidify. So, with the heating function to ensure the flow of oil, the equipment shown in the entire video, including the operating platform, is what we can provide to provide you with a complete automated palm oil production line, providing one-stop service. And you can use palm to pump it into the oil tank, into an oil truck, to transport it to the out the factory. This is our plate filter. It is controlled by a motor, so it can remove the impurities automatically to reduce your labor. This is a boiler. Our boiler also have two types. You can use the diesel or the bilge materials. The boiler is used to produce steam for the whole complete line. This part is a vacuum jet. Okay, the above is our 5 tons per hour fully automatic palm oil processing mill. If you like our equipment, please contact us.